Hello, team. Welcome back to another show. We are live ahead of Game Week 21, and I'm a little bit edgy because I don't quite know what I'm doing with my team. I say that I've made a transfer. I think I've got the benching order right, but captaincy is doing my nut. Hello to everyone in the chat. We're going to talk about captaincy in way more detail. I'm here to answer your questions. Let me be of service to you guys, especially our channel members. Like Paul is in the chat. Has to be Salah captain, otherwise Isak could do well. Yeah, I mean, look, I think Isak over Salah for me. Hello, Emma's in the chat. Off course there, Shiraz as well. Heather and John. Hey guys, hope you're all good. Thank you to our mod as well. Jay's in the house. Hello, Rowena as well. Rowena. Paulie G, Gakpo or Mateta for Gabby Jesus. Ooh, Gakpo for me. Get that third Liverpool in nice and early. Ahead of their double in 29. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Heather's going Bruno captain with Burmo Vice. I'm going rogue. Look. I'm so torn. I'm so torn on Bruno versus Isak. It's killing me. I was Isak all week, but I didn't have Bruno in my team. I've now got Bruno in my team, haven't I? We'll see my team in a minute. I've got the bookmakers odds on screen for each game. Quite useful info on there from Rob T if you fancy checking it out. Evening, Mackham. Evening, Gio Edgy. I think I'm going to roll and ignore the Gordon Bruno transfer. Yeah, I don't think you need one, mate. I don't think you need one. Munoz in for 8 Nori. It's hard. Each week we get FOMO and we try and build the best team, but can't have the best team every week. This game is not about having a free hit every week. Right? It's about being very good over a sustained period of time. And therefore, sometimes rolling transfers, it has to happen, guys. Or you just stay within your lane and you just make the one simple move. Even in Paul, of course, hits can pay off too, though. And that aggressive strategy has worked for so many, especially our channel members in the WhatsApp group. Mackham is therefore sticking with Foden. And look, we'll get news if Foden starts as well, Mackham. Like, if you hear Foden's not starting, then of course you can go Bruno, you can go Gordon, but I think he'll start. They're in the early kickoff, Man City. I'm hoping they don't punish me, but I do think Bruno is the better pick long term. I do want to captain Bruno. You're quite right, Slackers. FPL Slackers is in the chat. FPL Slackers has been giving me some awesome info, guys, on data, especially around captaincy as well for my videos. If you're not already, and you might be like, FPL Slackers, I've not seen him around. It's a new account. Do check him out. I don't know if there's YouTube content up yet, but I know he's got stuff in the pipeline. He is a wealth of knowledge. I think he's ranked around 200-300 in the world at the moment. FPL Slackers is definitely one you can subscribe to. And then when the videos start coming in for him, and the tweets and the Instagram post, you're there because he's an elite FPL manager based in North America. Freddie's in the house. I'm going to answer as many questions as I can. Ahmad or Eze in, no Bruno. I think I'll go Ahmad, to be fair. Doubled up on Man United with Ahmad and Bruno. Nice. Malachi's in the house. Thank you so much, man. Love you for all this support you give me through Super Chats, man. Thank you so much. Maliki says, like and subscribe. Listen to the man. I'm sure many of you are hitting those buttons. Colwill or Castagna probably, although long term Colwill's better. DCL finally getting to return under Moisey. I think so, John. I think people will go back there for the double. Start Enzo or João Pedro. Well, look, let me show you my team. I'm starting João Pedro. I'm benching Enzo. Dunno. Could I change that? Tough game. Wait, Ipswich. Enzo's got the better game. Tough decision, that. The bookies, how do they have it? They've got Brighton to score. I can't read it. 1.8. And they've got Chelsea to score 2.2. It's just a minute with João Pedro. I think he'll start. The problem with João Pedro is... Sorry, I've just got something from my teeth. What is that? You'll never know what it is. All right, 3 guesses. What is that? That's it. It's like purple. What is that purple? Oh, is that focus? What is that? What have I just pulled from my teeth? You see it? No, it's not gonna be in focus. There you go. No, this purple thing for my teeth. Guesses. Something that I was eating a minute ago. What could it be? Purple. You've nailed it in the first attempt. It is. It's purple grape. And the reason I've got it in my mouth, it's not a raisin. It's not spag. Well, no, purple grape. Other than disgusting. Fair. My 2-year-old daughter is poorly and she just wants to eat grapes, but she's like, no skin, no skin. So I've been there. I've eaten about 20 grape skins just now. Yeah. Yeah. Captain Gordon or Palmer? Palmer. Oh, guys, Enzo versus João Pedro. Should we poll it? So far, by the way, the captaincy poll. Let's give it this poll a couple of minutes. You are on Palmer over Isak, over Salah, over Bruno. Interesting. It's just a João Pedro minutes, isn't it? Right. Let's do a poll. Start JP or Enzo. Now, it could be Rodgers or whoever in that Enzo slot. For me, it's Enzo. Probably similar in terms of threat. Aston Villa, by the way, projected to score 1.43 only. Who would you start? João Pedro or Enzo, guys? Get your votes in. Let's start Wood or Rodgers. See Wood's on penalties. Yeah, Wood over Rodgers. Is Kanate a good transfer? Yeah, he's back fit now, and he no reason not to pick him. Injury record's not amazing, but he's fit till he's injured. Yep. Good evening, G. Hello, Zin, mate. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for coming on and watching the show. Zin is one of our WhatsApp members. Good to see so many of our WhatsApp brigade in the chat, guys. Thank you, as always, for the support. I won't be doing a deadline stream next game week, so I can only do these half the time. So, yeah, thank you for joining me next Saturday. God, it's only Saturday. There's a deadline stream and I will be in Sky Studios doing their deadline show, which is pretty cool. Got to go Pedro because of pens. Yeah, but will he be on the pitch? That's the problem. Start Wood or Enzo? Probably Wood. Scared this week. Benching the Forest assets. Yeah. Cunha and Burmo, Raul bench 1. That's a hard one. Probably. Well, is Cunha back? Yeah, he is. Probably Cunha. Good to see you lot all in. I sold Enzo before the price drop. Yeah, I think it dropped last night, I think. Or is it tonight? Guys, captaincy's a big one, isn't it? Should we make captaincy a little bit simple? Should we let's take Salah out the question. Let's captain between Isak, Palmer. I want to see where the Salah votes are going. And I'm going to put Bruno. There you go. By the way, guys, so far, the projected goals, the bookies do have Isak top. I don't know if I can look past that, you know. Oh, I don't know why I'm acting like I just go off what the bookies say, because I really don't. I find it interesting. Isak, yeah, he's fancied. It's a tough one because look, Bruno's up there. Bruno obviously gets the extra point for a goal. He also gets the clean sheet point. He also probably does better in the underlying BPS. Beetroot, yeah. Maliki, you must be catching up. Miles behind, mate. Get me on 1.5 speed. Is Isak too injured to play? I don't think so. The big question, Matty Perry, is how many minutes does Isak get? And I'm inclined to think he he could play 90 if it's tight, but if they're cruising, he'll come off. But if they're cruising, that means he's probably got points, goals, right? Guys, thank you so much for watching the show, by the way. If you are new around here, and trust me, some of you are newbies, then do consider hitting that subscribe button. It would be so cool to get some subscribers today. So yeah, if you fancy hitting that subscribe button right now because you're a newbie, welcome to the channel and thank you for subscribing. If you're wondering why I've not made the chat, duh. I'm such an idiot. So the chat, I've not done anything. I've not prepared this stream well at all. Hang on. I've not made it subscriber only mode in the chat. Schoolboy error, Janny. Schoolboy error. Hang on. Should be subscriber only now. Has that changed? Turned ads off because they're annoying. Right, there we go. Yeah, you tell him, Spaghetti. Hi, Jane. How well, Murphy, Pun, or Gordon? If you're a channel member and you've got a question, get it in. I'll show all channel members stuff as straight up and some non-channel members stuff as well. If money's an issue, go Murphy. There's not much between them. If Jackson blanks again, is he a sell? No. Nope. Not if he's getting the minutes because he's got a good fixture next week. I'd give Jackson the next 2 and then decide. John, he's got Wolves at home. You can't sell him ahead of Wolves at home. So I thought if I'm keeping Foden, do you captain him? I just don't feel like he's playing that well, Mackham. I don't feel like Foden's playing that well. And you know I'm his biggest fan. You know I've got the old rose-tinted glasses. And if I'm saying that, I'm not saying he's not going to get you points tonight, but don't know. Let's see your team. Yeah, that'd be good. This is my deadline stream. My team looks wicked this week. I'm just not sure where I'm going to captain. Is it Bruno? Is it Isak? We'll do a poll between those two. So far, guys, you are saying you're so torn on captaincy. It's like between Palmer and Isak. But let's just assume, right? Let's assume you own both. If you own both, who do you captain? Do you go Isak or Bruno? Because it's like obviously loads of you don't own Bruno. Yeah, Fabianski will start. He started in the cup, played well. I can't put Haaland there on this one, Shiraz, because this one's for my team. Yeah. Yeah, Maliki loves a punt on captaincy. CH is in the house. Thank you guys for keeping me sane. I'm loving all your comments. Do get them in. Do get your questions in as well. Start Rogers or Kulu. Rogers. I think just. If you own Haaland, sure, go captain him. FPL Slackers is in. If you can't go good at lessons, yeah. Yeah. That Leicester game is important. And Burmo, Heather. Guys, I'm jealous I've not gotten Burmo. To all you and Burmo owners out there. Okay, can everyone please vote in this poll? Because it's 50-50. I don't want it to be 50-50. I don't want it to be 50-50 at all. Honestly, if one of them was playing tonight, I'd just do it. I'd just go with the guy playing tonight. Because I want to watch it. Obviously, I'll watch it tomorrow, but Newcastle play Wednesday. Yeah, and it's Thursday. I'm not flipping a coin. Who gets the most points? Who gets the most points? Who gets the most points? Man United are projected to score 2.55. Newcastle 2.55. It's the same. Share of the goals, you could argue Isak has a higher portion, but then Bruno gets more points for his goal. It's so close. Clean sheet odds, they're both at 8. No, United are at 44% likely for a clean sheet. Bruno will let you down. Yeah, probably. Yeah, but he did play 121 minutes, Siraj, didn't he? Yeah, I must admit, I've not been on Palmer once this week. I don't think Chelsea's attack has been good enough of late. They've scored 2 goals in the last 4 games. Admittedly, both those goals are Palmer, and Palmer's great. Why is my dad calling me? Bournemouth are great. Bournemouth are a good team. Should we do some quick predictions then? Should we do some predictions? Let's go fixture by fixture. Brentford City. Get them in, guys. Get them in. I'm going to go. I actually think City win. I think City win. I'm going 1-2. Of course, says please remind to hit the like and subscribe and vote in the poll and all that jazz. Yeah, Dad's struggling on who to. My dad doesn't play FPL. He doesn't really understand it. He plays the sleeper, and that's about it. Yeah, okay. You're all going for goals. You're all going for goals. Brentford's going for Brentford to win to 0, Maliki. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Chelsea, Bournemouth. Chelsea, Bournemouth. Get them in. Slackers has gone for 2-1 Brentford, yeah. I'm going Chelsea to beat Bournemouth. But again, goals. I don't see clean sheets. I don't think we're going to get many clean sheets this week. Like, do we think Liverpool keep it clean? Do we think Arsenal keep it clean? I don't think we do. United, I think, are the bookies' favourites for a clean sheet. Okay, many of you going for Chelsea wins. West Ham, Fulham, we're not going to do. We are going to do Forest, Liverpool. I'm going to go. I'm actually going to go 1-0. I'm going to go back on what I said. I think Forest might lose 1-0. It's going to be a low-scoring affair. This is why no one wants to captain Salah. The ceiling is low. The ceiling for Isak is high. The ceiling for United is high. The ceiling for Palmer is arguably high. For Salah, it just feels a bit underwhelming. Newcastle play Wednesday, and then when else do they play Newcastle? Saturday. The early kickoff. Then they get a week off, don't they? One 0 Forest, 2-0 Gakpo brace. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Everton Villa don't care. Leicester Palace don't care. I mean, I do care, but Newcastle Wolves. Come on. Murphy injury is good. He'll be fine. I think he'll be fine. Let's do Newcastle Wolves, everyone. Newcastle. I'm going to go 3-0. No, I think they'll score. I'm going to go 3-1. I own Lewis Hall, which is annoying. If they do score the pointless goal. Yeah, Freddie's gone 4-1, 2-1, 3-1. A lot fancy Wolves to get a goal, don't they? Wolves are improved. What's putting me off Isak captain is purely the fact that under the new manager, Wolves are slightly better. But Isak's had a rest. Isak hasn't played in 10 days. The momentum, though, is with Man United. They've just beaten, like, the feel-good factor is absolutely there. You're all going for big Newcastle wins. All right, straight away, I'm going to go off. Because we've just done Newcastle, I want to do, for selfish reasons, Man United next. Hold or sell Luis Diaz? Probably hold. So what do we think Man United, Southampton? I'm going to go 3-0. 1-0 dibbling Freddie, our resident Southampton fan. 4-2, 3-0. Oh, that's Newcastle. United 4, 5. See, if it's 5, you want Bruno in, don't you? You are all voting in the poll, though. Isak is currently leading the way. Yeah, Rowena reckons 2. All right. Simple question now. Answer me this in the chat. Who scores more goals this game week? Southampton. Sorry. Who scores more goals this game week? Man United or Newcastle? That's the simplest way of looking at that. And genuinely, who scores the most points this weekend? Sorry, which team scores the most goals? Man United or Newcastle? Just simply put a name in the chat. One team's name. Slackers says United. Slackers, who are massively, massively appreciating as an FPL manager, seeing his research that he's been doing for me. United, Newcastle. And Newcastle are also a United, I might add. Man United. So you've got to say Man United, Man United, Man United, Newcastle, Man United, Newcastle, Man United, Newcastle. Whoa, okay. Guys. Sexy start, 3 goals. Behave, Peter. You Dutch. I guess you're a Dutchie. Bruno sitting is higher. I might just do it. My gut, deep to my core, says Bruno. My head absolutely says Isak. Heart says Bruno. I'm an emotional FPL manager. Probably going to back the heart, aren't I? Probably going to be back in. Go with your gut. I've confirmed my transfer. Yeah, this is my team. Bruno's in. Bruno's in. Yeah, you're right, Manaki. Even if Big Man's on him, dude, I don't go with what Big Man. Big Man's a friend and a brilliant FPL manager. But just because Big Man's on Palmer doesn't make me go, oh, I need to have Palmer. I think for myself. Palmer's brilliant. He scored Chelsea's 2 goals in the last 4 games. They've only scored 2 goals, so that's the problem with him for me. I'm on Jackson already. I've got enough commitment in that Chelsea attack. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go Bruno captain. Let's see if I change my mind towards the end of the show. Guys, thank you for indulging me there. If you own both, who do you captain? 55% of you have said you go Isak over Bruno, which is interesting. CH says start Robinson or Saliba. I would start probably Robinson. Yeah, we are very different players, Andy, which I think makes it quite fun to watch. Chasing Green Arrows is an awesome channel. It's not my channel. It's a channel I do lots with, and they are brilliant. Who's going to be over 100% EO? Salah definitely. Palmer probably. Don't know if Isak will be. Hi, Gianni. Play Rodgers and roll or transfer? Play Rodgers and roll, man. Dean's never on this channel. This isn't Chasing Green Arrows. I'd love Dean on this channel, but no, this is just me. This is just my channel, everyone. If you're here for the lives, I only do lives around deadlines as Sunday mornings, the debriefs, but I do short 10-15 minute episodes. And by the way, you can yeah, Dean's a good mate. You can download, you can follow, what am I even saying? You can get me on any pod platform from this channel. So Spotify, iTunes, do search my name and you can then become a listener to all my shows in pod form. Southampton, by the way, have they got any key injuries at the back? Freddie, where are you? Ramsdale's fine again, isn't he? They've got all their defence. Jack Stevens has been out for a while, I think. But Harvard Bellis plays. Bednarek plays. Yeah, they're playing Dibbling as the number 9, aren't they? Interesting. Should have got Dean as a guest. Yeah, time difference. Oh, thank you. Yeah, the Sunday mornings are awesome. You can always watch it on catch up if you don't want to watch me live. But yeah, the Sunday debrief. How is this not your channel? This is my channel. It's called the Gianni Battici YouTube channel. This is my channel. Chasing Green Arrows, the one I do with Big Man. Okay, 026Y. Sorry, dude. I've got to kick you out. You can't ask your question that much. You can't. I'm not answering it. You're ruining the chat for everyone else. See you later. Get Matt Heath on the stream. Yeah, Matt was awesome. Matt Heath is a former Leicester City player. He played against players like Ronaldo and Beckham. Pretty cool. Vikesh says, well, oh, guys, let me know where in the world you're watching from. All over the world, I bet. Give me a city or a country. Where in the world are you watching from? We'll flash them up. Wolves defense, back Gordon over Palmer for captain. Yeah. I think Wolves defense looks better at the moment, though. This is your channel. Pretty obvious. Yeah, I did think that. CH is on it. Kent, Ireland, Vienna, Malaysia. Where in Malaysia? I've been to Penang and Kuala Lumpur, Belfast, Cape Town, Charlotte, Calcutta, Finland, Oslo, Kuala Lumpur, the Bath. Good egg, Mackham. Good egg. London. I hope it's a hot bath. It needs to be. Fabio's in the US. Rick's in Leicester. I'm only 40 minutes from Leicester, here in Rutland. Liverpool, Iceland, Kuala Lumpur, rough end of Glasgow. I bet it's got a charm though, isn't it, Glasgow? Mitchell's Plain. Where's Mitchell's Plain? Still in place I don't know. Harrow, Ghana. There we go. Vancouver. Come on. The hot tub. Ice G. Mauritius, Beirut, Malaysia. Loads in Malaysia. Since when did loads of people in Malaysia watch me? Pretty cool. Berlin. Right. Good geography test for me. Good geography test for me there. Enjoyed that. Nairobi in the house. Okay, we haven't finished with our predictions, have we? So, Arsenal Spurs. Guys, there's goals in this. Why have so many got Arsenal? Well, it's fine having double Arsenal defence. They're still highly rated for clean sheets over the field, but I feel like this game's got goals. Wednesday nights, the games I really want to watch are the North London Derby, and I really want to watch Newcastle Wolves. That's a bit rubbish. And then Thursday night, boy, am I excited to watch Man United Southampton. Oh, I'm so tempted to go Isak. Don't know. What I really need tonight is Jackson to score some points. So Spurs, yeah, everyone backs goals in that one. Desmond Tutu from Rick. Yeah. Guys, earlier in the week, I did 2 polls. One of these, the one on the top, was done on the 5th of January, and then the other one was done 3 days ago. Isak has gone like the crowd like Isak, but now they're dropping to like 30%. Bruno. Is Bruno going to play front 3 or middle of the park? He's surely going to play front 3. I've seen predictors, though, putting him in like further down, and I don't get it. I don't know. I really want to back Bruno, but I'm just got trust issues with the team. Like, Ahmad's obviously going to start, but does Ahmad start as a wing back? Does Xerxes come in at number 10? Does Garnacho start with Bruno in the 10 and play? Does he play Malacia as a wing back? Obviously, Dallow's suspended. Does Malacia come in and play a game? I think I might go Isak. I'm flipping and flopping all the time, aren't I? Maybe owning Bruno's enough. Just worried he plays central. Even if he plays central, he can still get points. No, I think Garnacho will start. Bruno won't have a better fixture all season. Leicester at home, but yeah. Southampton's XG they conceded against Brentford was so bad. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Oh. Bruno scored the first 10 minutes. Should I just do it? At my rank, I've got nothing to... The thing is, rank shouldn't matter. You should just always go with the guy you think is going to get the most points, right? Thoughts on Veltman? Yeah, I mean, he's a solid pick. The manager loves him. Fine. Bit of a dullard pick, but fine. We've got... Slackers, didn't know you were a United fan. Yeah, of course you are. You've got Ugarte playing as CDM, so Bruno should be in his main role. Yeah, but does Ugarte play with Mainu? Or does Mainu drop out? I'm like, does Malacia play as a wing back? Or does Ahmad play as a wing back? It should be Ugarte and Mainu. Like, they played so well together. And then what I'd like to see is Bruno front three. I think Mainu starts, but a lot of predictors have Mainu benched. And obviously Ugarte is going to start. A lot of predictors have Malacia on the left wing back, Mazraoui right wing back, and then they've got the midfield two of Ugarte and Bruno. And then they've got Ahmad, Garnacho, and Højlund as a front three. But I think Bruno has to be front three. Regardless, he's the main man, whatever they do. Oh, what the hell? Let's have some fun with it. I think the ISG, we've seen that a couple of games ago, and it did not work well. In fact, he ended up taking Xerxes off after half an hour. It's not going to be Xerxes and Højlund. It's going to be one or the other, I think. Guys, thank you so much for watching and helping me along with my dilemma. I bet you're all thinking, what's he actually going to do? Or you just don't care. But I'm genuinely still torn on captaincy. But I'm appreciating you guys all watching and asking questions. Some of you out there are new to the channel as well. So if you are new to the channel, you can hit that subscribe button if you fancy, and show your appreciation with a like if you want to as well. I really appreciate that, guys. I won't be doing a deadline stream this week. No, Isak will definitely start, Josh. Isak will definitely start. He might see reduced minutes, though, and that puts me off him slightly. Like, Isak hasn't been playing for 10 days, and Newcastle have a game in only like 3 days after that. Like, Newcastle play Wednesday, and then they play again on Saturday. They're the early kickoff on Saturday as well, by the way. Like, the turnaround time for Newcastle isn't great, which makes me wonder if he gets like 70, 80 minutes. By the way, Daniel Marlin has signed now for Villa. He'll start on the right-hand side a lot for Villa for the run-in. In fact, I might just see if he's available in my sleeper draft league. It's a good shout, actually. When they won't have enlisted already, will they? Do you reckon? Because if I can pick up Marlin in my draft, if anyone's playing draft, do check, see if Marlin's on the... I expect he's not. Players available. He won't be on yet, will he? Surely. But who's going to get there first? No, there's no Marlon. Loads wondering if they should start João Pedro or not. Guys, João Pedro is a very dangerous player to bench. Very dangerous player to bench. A lot of players didn't play in the FA Cups. There's Freddie. Rodgers is still a good pick this week. You might get a bit of new manager bounce, but Rodgers has the ability to hurt anyone. The bookies really, really fancy Isak, didn't they? Really fancy Isak, the bookies. I'm just seeing if those odds have changed at all, because sometimes you get a bit of info that the bookies then make tweaks. Sometimes it can even give an insight into things like team news, but like, oh, why is whoever jumped up loads? Bruno. 23% goal share versus Isak's 32%. It's just that Southampton defence, man. So bad. Southampton in the FA Cup, how did they get on? They won, did they? They won 2-1, did they? Southampton results. Let's Google it. Southampton played... No, they played Swansea on Sunday. Who did they put out? They played the first team. Tyler Dibbling up front with his brace, yeah. Oh, Johnny. Wolves, who did they put out? I'm just looking to see if, like... I think Wolves was a 2-1, wasn't it? Bristol City. Yeah. They also went full strength. God, their defence is bad. Dibbling was on fire, yeah. Oh, guys, I still don't know who I'm captaining, not going to lie. Yeah, really good point on Welbeck. He is back. Welbeck's going to start, guys. I'm sure of that. Like, I'll be surprised if Welbeck didn't start. So that could mean João Pedro gets his minutes managed. Does he come off the bench? Possibly. Possibly comes off the bench. Maliki, seeing as you sent a super chat earlier, I feel like I should listen to your advice more than anyone else's. And you do say go Bruno. Yeah, but I don't like being different for different sake. I just happen to think a little bit different to many of the other content creators you perhaps watch. I am known for being different. You're right, and often that's a bad thing. But I don't want to be known for. I want to be known for being good. And I need to get back the guy who's going to get the most points. I think I'm going to go Bruno captain though. Let's just see how it looks on my team. Bruno captain, Isak vice. Let's just cheeky little screen grab of that just to make sure I know I've done it. FA scrapping extra time. Interesting. Having Bruno might be enough, and not having Gordon captain Isak could make the difference. Yeah, Freddie, I know. Oh, I don't care about my current rank. I just want the most points. Who gets the most points? That's all I'm interested in. I don't really care about... Your decisions shouldn't change based on rank. Not really. Not really. Captain Munoz, I think owning him's enough at 5%. But again, if you think Munoz is going to get the most points, you go there. By the way, Bruno's ownership, 10%, proper low. Isak's ownership, 55. Yeah, Jose, if you say that, they played 120 minutes, but then you could also spin it and go, they play on Thursday. They've got an extra day's rest than most players, and they have momentum. They have energy. They have, feel-good factor. They've just had their best couple of games. AI hates Bruno as captain, drops rating by about 3-5%, which only makes him more appealing as an underdog. Guys, how many of you actually own Bruno? Should we poll that? Because I bet. Right. I bet loads of you bought him this game week, but I bet it's over 10%. His ownership is only 10%. I bet 30% of you watching own Bruno. Do you own Bruno? Yes. Yes, bought him this game week. Or no, you don't own him at all. Get voting, guys. I thought he was 20% owned, not going to lie. Loads of you. If you're on wildcard, yeah. All right, so half of you, over half of you own Bruno. Okay, so from those half of you, are you captaining him? All right, so let's do another poll. Let's let this one breathe for a minute. I'm going to do another poll next where I'm going to say, if you own Bruno, are you captaining him? Yes, no, or I'll give the option of I don't own Bruno, so you can still hit a button. He's going up in price tonight, by the way. Luis Diaz to, yeah, don't mind it, to Bruno. Yeah, don't mind that at all. Okay, half of you own Bruno. Let's do another poll. So start a poll. Do you, no, if you own Bruno, are you capping him? Yes. No. I won't cap. Yes, I will cap. And then I don't own. Get voting, you scallies. 20-minute warning. This is I've not done music. You guys, why has no one reminded me of music? I would bring in someone like a Raul Jimenez. You could punt on Jackson if you fancy. Go Jackson tonight. Bench Niner. Yeah, I mean, look, surely Bruno red card would be hilarious. No, it wouldn't have to. No. Okay, those that own Bruno are mostly captaining him. Interesting. Isak's going to start, yeah. I'm not sure, but I'm confident. I'm confident. Thank you guys for all your comments. Buy Aina or Hall. I think I'd go Hall, you know. I like them both very much. They're both brilliant options. Of course they are. Isak's going to play. Yeah. He might see reduced minutes. Michael's gone wonky after music. What? Is Mordy all right? Guys, the more of you that own Bruno are captaining him than less of you. What? If you own Bruno, you 207, from those 207, around 110 of you own Bruno. From the 110 that own Bruno, about 65 of you are captaining him. 70 of you, yeah. Hall and Manoz. I think I'll go Manoz. I think in order, maybe Manoz, Hall, Aina. Don't know. They're all brilliant. This is why I'm happy. This is why I'm happy sending Arsenal defenders for the time being. Hi, Johnny. I love the stream. Shall I bench or start Cunha over Watkins? I'd start Watkins. I don't know if I should hold Foden. Well, if you don't have Bruno and you've got a free transfer, that's what I've done this week. But Foden's still a good option. Please stop saying Bruno. Okay, fine. Everyone's buying Bruno now, aren't they? Triple Palace locked in is bold. Will Salah still be the highest cap pick this week? Yeah. Yep. Enzo to Joel Linton. Don't love it. I go Murphy. Surely go Murphy. Surely go Murphy. Guys, this is a 17-minute warning. The analytics brigade are all on Palmer. Hi, mate. Bench Wood or Pedro? I'd bench Wood over Pedro. Who gets the highest points? I think Palmer is better than Salah, just. That's because joint with high time scoring with the bookies, I believe. Yeah. Guys, in terms of expected goals conceded, Southampton are dreadful. When we look at season-long XGC, who are the worst defensive team in the league this season by expected goals conceded? It's Southampton. I'm going Bruno. I think I'm doing it. Like, let's just roll the dice, Gianni. Let's just roll the dice, shall we? I think I'm doing it to the point where I'm going to do it when I'm going to post on Instagram. Because I like to always post, and once I've posted on Instagram, I kind of see it as locked. And I'm going to now post a screen grab of Bruno Fernandes. You rat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm nervous. It's follow your heart. Where's the little handshake emoji? It's only a game. Do you know what I mean? Thank you, JR. I'm glad someone said something sensible. You're quite right. It's only a game. Oh, I think FPL General was going Salah captain. FPL's more than the game, it's life. Holly would say she'll be on Palmer, I reckon. Burmo captain, nice one. Come on. Guys, thank you, by the way. 200 of you watching. These streams don't get big numbers, my deadlines, because I'm having a terrible season and I don't do them every week. But for those of you that have joined, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Like, it's been a fun hour. It's been a really fun hour. And there's loads of new people that have joined too. So shout out to anyone that's recently subscribed. I can see there's people subscribing as we speak. So thank you for supporting the channel by hitting those buttons. And let me answer your questions. If you've got a question, let me know, especially if it's a super chat. Straight to Savi. Thank you very much, mate. Should I start Murphy over Iwobi? Or buy someone for a -4. No, Murphy's a great pick, dude. Definitely start Murphy. I think he'll be fine. Eddie Howe is not a manager we can often listen to and like trust. So I think Murphy starts, and I think he's a bloody good pick this week. Keep him in your team. Matt says, I think injury concern with Isak. Yeah, but no, he'll still start. Oh, that's very kind of you, JR. Always like these streams. Good vibe. Thanks, Jay. You make it. Like, these streams are not these streams without you and our channel members. So thank you, man. Mullen says you're welcome. Adam says Mr. G, man. Hit the likes, says Andy. Thank you guys for all the love. And thank you guys for anyone out there that's always watching and asking questions. I'm here to answer your questions too, guys. Ahmad or João Pedro, says Martin. Ahmad, subscribe for free to join the chat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thanks for the video, Dennis. Oh, no, thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. And good luck this game week. FPL content creator with the best hair. It's pretty damn greasy today. I have not showered. Yeah, hair wash day tomorrow, that's for sure. The best hair in FPL. I was actually getting it cut on Friday. Ready for my Sky appearance on Saturday. Need the Bruno pens on Thursday. Yeah, well, maybe we get them. Maybe we get him. He takes a great pen. When we saw his pen in the week against Arsenal, I was just like, you're a next level mug, mate. It's too good. Too good. I'm captaining Bruno, everyone. I'm captaining Bruno. I'm going to do it. Oh, of course. Very kind of you, mate. Feel free to share Jane's YouTube too. Well, yeah, I'd love that if you could, but no pressure. But thanks, mate. Word of mouth is obviously very important. Okay, let's play a game. Who is going to score the highest amount of goals this game week? The bookies say Man United, Arsenal at 2.55 and Newcastle at 2.55. So if we're backing one team, it doesn't have to be one of those three. Who scores, which team, which club score the most goals this game week? And if you say United, that could be Newcastle. Yeah, Kieran doesn't like the Bruno shout. Boo, boo, boo. Wolves, Freddie. Brighton. I'm going Man United, and that is why I'm going Bruno. I did put a poll out to my channel members on WhatsApp earlier. I want to see how they voted for Bruno versus Isak. I bet they went Bruno. They're a punty bunch. Yeah, 5 versus 3. Only 8 of them bloody voted. Arsenal, the best home defence versus Spurs, best away defence. 0-0 draw. It doesn't quite work like that though, Kieran, but I hear you. I hear you. Maguire with a toe. Yeah, Newcastle. I'm surprised Arsenal are quite so high. I know Spurs are a rotten defence, but yeah. Man City. Guys, if Foden goes nuts tonight, I'm going to be annoyed. Come on, Bruno. Let's do this. Let's do this. Do you know why I've gone Bruno? The main thing for me is the momentum in the dressing room. United have been rotten to the core. Rashford's on his way out. That's good. The manager's been and gone. That's good. Amorim has come in. He's needed some time. He finally got a week on the training ground. and we've seen a massive increase in performance. The result against Liverpool was the best game to date so far this season. 2-2, they'll take it. Not a great result, but a brilliant performance, right? We then go and see them play Arsenal. They matched them up. They were unlucky actually to concede the pen. You could argue they were the better team in the 90 minutes. It goes to pens. They win at the Emirates. What does that do for the dressing room? They then go up against Southampton. It'd be so Man United to F it up. But I think this Man United is going to be different. I think this Man United team is going to be better. I don't think they're going to win every game. I think they're going to take some batterings or some beatings. But I do think we're going to see a good Man United versus a very bad Southampton team. Is this Southampton team the worst team in the Premier League? Yeah. Is this Southampton team the worst defence in the Premier League? Absolutely. Is this Southampton team the worst team in Premier League history? We could see it. We could see them on a par with Derby. Chai's broken me. Yes, Chai. Mate, you only watching with 6 minutes to go, or I'd say come on board and say hello. But mate, you have broken me. Chai, what are you doing with your team, more importantly? Chai's having a good season, unlike me. I am captaining Bruno. So yes, you've clearly broke me. Are you doing the same thing? Do you even own Bruno? I can't remember. I can't keep up with you. But yes, I am captaining Bruno. I've brought him in for my boy Foden. FPL Chai in the house. My boy sneaking in for a cheeky comment. Yeah. I bet he's gone. Has he written that and gone? Liberty. Chai, we want to know what you're doing with your team, man. Let us know. He's not even around. He's not even around to see his comment get read out. Good boy, Chai. I bet he's got. Let's have a look at his team. CGA. Where's my ultras? Hang on. Is Dylan not in my ultras league? Oh, he's such a fraud. I can't find his team easily. Any team news? Nothing to date. We'll let you know as soon as we get it on Man City, guys. And I feel like we probably will get it on Man City, but the clock is ticking, so maybe not. Maybe not. There's definitely going to be a leak. I just don't know if we'll get it. FPL Tony's Patreon will definitely carry a leak. If you really want your leak, you can go and subscribe to Tony's Patreon. Yeah, he's gone off grid, Chai. He's gone off grid. Guys, speaking of off grid, I've got an itchy beard. Speaking of off grid, if anyone fancies getting your last minute questions in, you've got the opportunity to do it in the next 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Castagna or Kirkes? Castagna. Just locking in my team. I'm starting Fabianski. Ignore what the team you see on screen because I am going to captain. I am captaining Bruno. It's just that knock. It's just the fact Newcastle got 2.5 days rest. João Pedro and Enzo is a really tricky one for me. I'm going to go João Pedro starting. And I am benching Sales. I have benched Sales in the last couple of weeks for, I think, an 8 and a 7. Yeah, it kind of broke my heart a bit. Fabianski's 2s, but I've got to back Fabianski. New manager bounce, better fixture. Liverpool going to score. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with my team. And I am, the headline is Captain Bruno. Bruno. Start Sales or Becker? Becker, obviously. Oh, Trent Diaz and Gakpo start. Thank you, Mackham. I mean, yeah, I would expect all those to start. We thought Focal Jota would be benched. Yeah. And Trent, never in doubt, really, was it? Thank you, Mac. I'm going to keep that on screen. Guys, there's 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Yes, British 87, because he's playing the best team in the league. Of course I'm going to bench Sales when he's playing the best team in the league. Carrot Scalia to BSG's happened, by the way. Good luck, everyone. You've got a minute to go. Thank you, as always, for watching. If you've just been tuning in, you've been watching for the last hour, whatever, thank you so much for your time this last hour. We've had loads of fun. Genuinely, you've kept me going, and you've probably persuaded me to Captain Bruno. So thank you all. If on your way out, you want to hit that subscribe button, that'd be wicked. We'd really appreciate that. If not, I will see you for another video on probably Thursday for my team selection for Gameweek 22. But yeah, it's going to be an eventful one. Loads happening this game week. Fixtures thick and fast tonight, tomorrow night, and the night after. I've got to wait till Thursday to see my captain play. That's going to be fun. But it's going to be an eventful one. Of course, it will be swingy. Of course, the upside will be there. But more importantly, good luck, every single one of you. Thanks for your support as well, FPL Slackers, for providing me with some of that data. I can't use most of it, but for my short 15-minute videos, your info is valuable as always. I bottled last-minute ammo captain. Good decision, Mackham. You don't need him. You don't need him as captain. Guys, thank you. On your way out, if you're not already subbed, do that. And I will see you for another video very, very soon. Good luck, team. Come on, Bruno. You can do it.